tech's own child. New day, new quest to seek. Fans awake, geeky peek. Thumbs up, heart emojis fly. JR's voice reaching high. Lights up, camera on. JR here till dawn. Play the game, win the cheer. Streaming life, crystal clear. JR marks on the screen, making waves, living dream. Late night laugh, bright like light. Streaming life feels so right. Gaming heart, passion burn. Every smile, lesson learned. In the chat, fans unite. JR mark your delight. Lights up, camera on. JR here till dawn. Play the game, win the cheer. Streaming life crystal clear. Favorite line never fades. Digital love every shade.
Oh, hang on. There we are. What's up, champions? Welcome back to another Champion Hangout number 52. I know you can see a different change on my streaming. It's not, it didn't move anything around, but apart from the camera angle, that way you can see a bit more of my artist board and still see the background and artworks and everything else. And Jake on top of a champion hat. And when I'm looking here, I'm looking at what I'm going to react to as well as the chat, so I'll be able to acknowledge you guys better, as well as look at the camera from time to time too. Let's get ready. Are we ready to be loved? I was watching Lizzo the other day. She's lost a lot of weight, hasn't she? Queen of Ozempic. Where are we? YouTube. Actually, no, let me check out Discord first. I'm sure the champions are all on Discord. I've got one champion watching, hell yeah. Yeah, let me put that there. And that text of champions there. There we are. Much better. Alright. Junkerman Incorporated server. I'm making myself some pizza. Hell yeah, Matt. Cool. Jackson's name, King Mofugly, ruler of the Boystonians. Noah's World server? Good times. And of course, Thick Boy Network. This came from Noah's World, one of his catchphrases. Damn, boy, that's thick, boy. Came from something else, but it was like an inside joke between me and him. Big NASCAR fan he is. Like, subscribe, and check out Noah's World. If you like NASCAR or bad driving videos. Cool. Let's jump on to X. Polybard. See how that works. Just into LLMP about Australian politics, my country, and what a complete garbage mess it is. Rearranging things. Improve the feng shui of my stream. Alright, what we got? If you've had to choose between Pauline and Susan, who would you select? Pauline! Champion Pauline Hanson. Australia first. Just like President Trump, America first. That's what we need in our country. Not these liberal / communist bastards who got their fingers all the way up the communist Chinese government's asshole. Oh, hang on, I forgot my coffee. Oh my god, I forgot my coffee. 1 minute. Don't be shy. Whoever new champions are watching, jump say hi on chat. I won't bite. And if you've got any content on your channels, show me. I will showcase and shout you out. It's why it's called the Champion Hangout. You could be one. Oh my god, what happened to Jack? What's up, Vex? Yeah. Okay. Get your coffees, teas, drink, whatever it is. Let's have a good time on the Champion Hangout stream 51. Congratulations, you won a gift message. You won a gift, message me. And congratulations, send me a DM to change your life. How about no, you bastard scammers pretending to be Elon Musk on X? Stupid ass ugly bitch. Oh yeah, I ain't falling for that bullshit. Ain't happening. Got any good Caillou animations for me, Vex? Or quiz time with Champion Vex? Or something for me to look up? Alright, let's get back on YouTube and have fun. Aquarius Wave an hour ago. Oh, we got a new upload from the Champion Aquarius Wave. Great new political commentator on America I've been reacting to recently. You guys know that from the previous stream. Oh, happy belated birthday, Champion Vex. How many years? You should have direct messaged me on X on Twitter or something. I would have done a birthday stream for you. I will next time. Let's watch this champion for a bit.
In a million years, I would have never guessed that out of all people, Chris Cuomo would be the one calling out this blatant propaganda and all-out hatred that is taking place in America today.
Oh,
more
Chris
specifically,
Cuomo, how dare you!
The hatred and propaganda that is targeted towards the Jewish population. it is taken for a more left-leaning, some would say even true democratic in its
23 years a champion? Hell yeah. Happy belated birthday, cheers, good future, good everything for you, Champion Vex, and everyone else. When it's your birthday, but like, general thing I always say at the beginning of my stream. Cheers, good health, good futures to all our champion subscribers. And the ones who just dropped by to say hi. And leave me nice comments on my cartoon shorts. I appreciate that. Okay.
classic sense, political pundit, a guy who was on national news stations spewing the agenda of the left. It takes a guy like that, or at least who came from that, to actually tell the truth about what the hell is going on. But yet here we are in this twisted reality, in this upside down dystopia sort of environment where you don't
snap. Oh, the things I say and do on stream. The dystopian nightmare of America's future and my own country's future if the communists don't get kicked out of government, which will happen. The Prime Minister we have right now won't last much longer. Next election he's gone, and so is his communist lackeys that follow his ass around. We're going to have a real Australian first leader next election. I can see it coming. And everything will be better.
Don't really know what to expect. You know, where the heroes are made villains and the villains are made heroes. Where you can essentially stand for a terror group, but if you stand for those who are being terrorized, you're the bad guy. So I want to get into this video. It is a pretty long video, so I'm not getting into the full extent of it. You guys could watch it separately. I will make sure to drop a link below to the original video, but I just wanted to get through this in order to, again, bring awareness to something that I feel is just not being covered enough, and I feel that is intentional, right? That's why I call it blatant propaganda.
What's so
intentional? There are individuals whose sole intention it is to push a narrative that is an outright lie and to convince as many people as humanly possible to go to hell with them.
Champion Aquarius Wave, like, subscribe, check him out. He calls it like it is. Because he's on the right side of politics and the right side of history. He'll be right as the future comes with everything that's going on. All the wars and conflict and crazy political games each government is playing. He's ahead of the curve, Aquarius Wave. He needs 200,000 subscribers. So, like, subscribe, hit the bell, share. Support this champion.
There's no better way for me to put it than that. So, without further ado, let's get into this right here.
And we
take it away, Chris.
Are paying more attention to the threat of trans athletes than of terrorists, recruiting and radicalizing the most vulnerable population in America, young men. The young man who murdered 2 Israeli embassy staffers, 30-year-old Yaron Yelchinsky and 26-year-old Sarah Milgram, is a perfect example of the problem. He shouts "Free Palestine" not because he is from there or understands the place, but because as a young brown man, he identifies with the oppression and he has been conditioned to do that. We know the shooter is a...
Or it's because that Mandani dickhead who's running for mayor of New York is actually a communist, a Marxist, promoting socialism in American democracy, capitalist country. I think that's the real reason he acts the way he does, and he's for all the backwards shit. Cuomo, you gotta do better.
Far-left activist caught on camera shouting "Free Palestine," and as he was arrested, he kept chanting the slogan and said, "I did it for Gaza." So why the F are all these people on the left saying "if true"? And if that's who he is, and if he's not an IDF plant, and you...
This is one of, I think, is going to continue to be one of the biggest problems. It's the fact that conspiracy has become more powerful than the reality. And when I say reality,
Words to live by. This guy's full of wisdom beyond his years. I like this guy, Aquarius Wave. Like, subscribe, and check him out. God, we need it. I swear to God, half these political commentators, American or Australia or Britain or wherever, they have their own YouTube channels or whatever social media they use, and they say their insights about how their country is and what direction it should go to, and who should be thrown out of government or voted out of government, and then who should be re-elected in for the better. Half of these political commentators seem to have way more common sense approaches than today's politicians in government. And we voted them in. I think sometimes we need to stare in a mirror to know where the problems come from, including myself. Makes you think.
I'm talking about the things we're actually seeing. It's like if somebody told you that they were a terrible person and they showed you they were, right? They're doing.
I know where he's going, but oh no, the liberals, no, there's no such thing as bad or evil. Everything is in the realm of the subjective, like gender. What is a woman? There's no such thing as a woman. That's a made-up social construct. That's all the liberal woke sheep do nowadays, just choke on their own dicks, pretending it's content.
Terrible things, treating people like trash, etc. You have the evidence. The truth is there.
Hey, it is 17 minutes in before I said anything, any curse words or anything questionable. I'm doing better. Progress.
Terrible person. They told you, they're showing you. Yet on the other side, you have somebody who does not say they're a terrible person and doesn't actually show that they're a terrible person. As a matter of fact, they may.
1 minute, champion. I'm just trying to fix the bloody light. It's bloody room light is always in the worst position, just shining right down on my face, making me look ghostly. Un momento, por favor, championes. Squishy, 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 squishy dance. How are you champions doing? Y'all doing good? I'm sure you are. Oh, good fun times when I'm trying to stream, but things don't work out. Bad lighting or bad internet or lagging on the stream. It's always something. There we go. Much better. I can actually see my face better now. Alright, let's continue with Aquarius Wave.
actually show up as an ally, as a friend, but yet you're focusing on the person who is showing you nothing but maybe affection, admiration, or just indifference, as opposed to the person who just showed you they're a terrible person and is telling you they're a terrible person. Better off, somebody tells you they want to take your life and they're actively chasing you down with a machete. The other person is sitting there minding their business.
Oh yeah, some person chases me with a machete. Oh, I think they're just having a bad day. So, yeah, let me just welcome them with open arms while they stab me in the chest and face. It's crazy times we live in. Mystic Reaper! Hi, 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 hi. Meep, meep. Welcome back, Champion Mystic, and Vex, and whoever else will show up later on.
And yet you look over to the person minding their business and you say, well, this person probably wants to destroy me. This one is actively trying to destroy you. That's the part that it breaks my brain. I'm like, these people are showing you and telling you who they are, what they believe in, and why they're doing it. And then you have to take a conspiracy of, well, but the Jews, they're really in control of it. And I'm glad Chris touched upon this.
I love his perspective. Yeah. Oh, the Jews. Oh, they control everything. They control the weather. That's why it barely rains in the Middle East. The Jews are trying to dry out the Arabs. Death from sunburn. Oh, it's just the same garbage that's been spewed out in time and millennia. Blame the Jews and the Arabs for everything in the world because they're the evil ones. Meh. No, it's the terrorists and the evil bastards paying them. Those are the real evil in the world. We've got to find out who they are and send them to hell. And then society around the world will become peaceful again. Because I don't know if these people in government are aware of this, but terrorism wouldn't happen if there wasn't a shady bank account sending them money to do their evil actions. Like that Ayatollah of Iran bastard who the Iranians won out. They've been paying all those factions, Hamas, Hezbollah and the Houthis. Let's continue watching this champion's words.
This thing of the false flags. It is a catch-22. It's the same thing that they do to Trump, and they've been doing to him since day one. It's you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Right? So Trump passes a piece of legislation that, let's say,
Dark Wizard, wondering when you'd show up. Mrr. Coffee. Twerk, 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 twerk. Welcome back. Good to see all you champions showing up.
let's say floods an extra $20 billion of income. Let's say he passes some tariffs.
Let's say if he does.
Injects $20 billion extra income within 6 months. Let's just hypothetically put that out there. So on one side, it's, well, why did he create those tariffs? Those tariffs are terrible. We should never.
I always do love watching some political stuff at the beginning of the Hangout stream, and then we'll get onto all the funny, happy-go-lucky content. So appreciate all you champions joining me. If you don't find politics that interesting, that's okay. Go jump on Discord and with all the other champions, or do your own thing, and then after this, I'll be starting all the fun, happy-go-lucky, crazy pranks, fails, freakouts, all of everything in between. Appreciate you guys nonetheless.
Create tariffs, and the tariffs are going to implode our entire economy. That was beforehand. Now that they've shown to actually work, it's, well, but you see, but we're doing too much, but the way in which we're going is the wrong way. We don't want to boost money in that way. We need it's you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Somebody said Trump could literally say, we're going to cure cancer, and those on the left, and I would now dare to say those on the far right, fringe right, woke right, would state that, well, Do we really want to get rid of cancer? I mean, aren't you anti-cancer if you're wanting to get rid of it? Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, cancer is actually just a social construct. Stupid idiots. I'm a woke liberal sheep. Everything is evil and bad. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about most of the time, especially when I protest in a group. There's probably a cow in the middle of them. My feelings. Can you tell I'm back to 100% health, champions? No more flu or virus, germs or anything. I'm looking forward to when winter is over, but hopefully it'll still be cold enough or shady enough for me to wear my champion attire. You know how I love to dress up nice on each stream? Most of the time. Gaming streams, I'm a bit more casual, wearing a jumper or hoodie or whatever. You guys have seen it, but champion hangouts in general, gotta dress the part.
Maybe we shouldn't, and they would start protesting in favor of cancer. That's the sort of logic, folks, that these people are going off, which is a lack of logic completely. So again, everything is a false flag. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Well, it's probably the Jews who did it. Okay, so October 7th.
We've never done nothing but try to survive away from people that want us dead.
Stereotypical Jewish character.
Oh my god, everything is just terrible.
Mort Goldman from Family Guy. Love that character. Let's continue.
Well, the Jews probably, they didn't stop it from happening, but they actually knew it was happening. Where's your evidence? Well, I just know it. How do you know it? Because they control the world. How do you know that? Because of a series of YouTube videos, Alex Jones, Russell Brand. Okay, so your assumption is that this was done by a secret hand, but what you actually saw, the reality.
Love South Park Mystic? Hell yeah, even more of a champion. I love all of them, the Family Guy. Grew up with The Simpsons originally, obviously, which was on 6 o'clock at night at dinner time as a kid. This was back on regular TV in Australia. And then there was a channel called SBS, maybe you champions have heard of it. I think it's a global channel. And South Park was on SBS originally, back when it was the original first seasons of it, where it was like made out of paper animation before it became digital. So I grew up with all the great animations. Then a bit later on, Family Guy and American Dad and Futurama, all that good stuff too. Oh yes, I have seen that on your channel earlier, Dark Wizard, your new second part of Agnes Manor, which I will watch on the stream, because it's short enough too. The Jew jokes. Good difference between Jews and the certain Muslims, or the Islamists. We'll say the Islamists, because the Muslims are decent champions themselves. It's the Islamists that are the evil bastards we have to watch for. The ones that hide in those communities, changing things for the more Islamic without us voting for it. Bastards. But as I was going to say, shit, you make a joke about a Jew and a Christian, they'll laugh their asses off and enjoy the attention. You make fun of an Islamist, you better have a gun on you. They'll chase you with a sword.
Was that you had these people called Hamas, who was one of the most
Oh, and also well done hitting 172 subscribers, or 172 wizards, Dark Wizard. Well done. Your numbers are growing. Keep uploading as much as you can and mix it around a bit too, champions. That's my advice. It's what I've learned ever since I started doing YouTube properly. You got to upload as much as you can and have variety in your content. That way it's more appealing. Good luck.
funded terror groups in history. I mean, their founder as well as his children are billionaires living lavish lives that would rival anybody in the West. Those people came in, kidnapped, assaulted, took the lives of Jewish folks for the sake of their Jewishness. That is a reality that actually happened. Everything else is speculation. Everything else is conspiracy. And that's the danger.
Mystic, send the camels. No, don't send an Islamist a camel. They'll probably marry it. Especially if the camel's underage.
Oh, I never seen such a gorgeous underage camel. Oh, look at its humps. Oh,
And the camel's like running away. We make jokes here on a Champion Hangout about many different things.
equal opportunity.
Very good, Mystic.
I foresee, not just right now, but continuously unfolding, is people are going to see these attacks just like this one, where these two young people had their lives taken. They were executed because they're Jewish. Well, it's a false flag. You can never win. The crowd of people there was a explosive thrown into the crowd. Guy screams, "Free Palestine." Well, I mean, it was either a false flag or, technically, why were they gathered? Why were they having a gathering of people? If they just did, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. They will look for problems in positive because they want to assert their narrative.
You don't want any of the blame for what just happened on you? He is described as what he is. He said what he said. Stop asking why people who understand what we're up against, like Douglas Murray, caution Joe Rogan against his comic buddies bashing Israel for sport and to develop a following.
Oh yeah, he's talking about that infamous episode on the Joe Rogan Experience of Douglas Murray, the British author and political correspondent, and many other things too. That's just what I know of him. And Dave Smith, I think it was Dave Smith, comedian and somewhat of a commentator about politics too, even though apparently he talks out of his ass a lot. That's what I've heard about him. Yeah, it was an interesting episode. What, you've never been to Israel? Then how the hell do you have such a strong opinion about it? Oh, well, because I've never been, I can't have a say. If you know the episode, you know.
Prosecutors allege this guy fired nearly 24 bullets in this attack because he wanted to kill as many as he could. And we know what's feeding the fire, right? Don't pretend to not know what this is about. The man has been conditioned to identify with the oppression in Gaza as if he's one of them, and there are so many like him here, in our families, on our campuses. Did he know one of his victims wasn't a Jew?
FYI, for anybody out there who's going to say, well, Chris is only saying this because he is a Zionist. He's a Jew. Yeah, he's an Italian. I just had to look that up. He's Italian.
Chris Cuomo's Italian name. Cuomo.
Go figure. Sicilian, to be exact.
Of how people are using that as it somehow mitigates what this was about. You know he didn't know, right? He was there to kill Jews, obviously. But imagine if you're right, and he did know that one of them was not Jewish. So now they're targeting not just Jews, but those who stand with Jews? Now, if it's not true, and I doubt it is, that he knew, it is certainly what Islamists instruct on the extreme side, here on American soil. Did he know that the two people he murdered were leaving an event that was about coordinating more aid to Gaza? Would it even matter when he's constantly told that Israel is starving as part of a genocide? And many feeding his broken brain are in America in positions of influence and power. And even though same people are now...
Oh, and by the way, I've been looking to make this point, and I know most of the people who actually need to hear this message probably don't. Far and few between, maybe in good time. So why is it that, again, in the world of conspiracy, and I'm as much probably as conspiracy believer or believe in conspiracy as anybody else, because we've seen how much we can be lied to, right? We have to be critical thinkers in all things, think for ourselves. But it's interesting to me how the very same people who lied to you about, 2020, who lied to you about the Jabski Wabski, who lied to you about the election, who lied to you about all these things, you all of a sudden are siding with on this issue of Gaza. Think about that. The same people who you essentially state are indoctrinating, I believe they are indoctrinating you into this Marxist ideology. Those who are taking your children and castrating them, you believe that they happen to be the ones who are telling you the truth about what's happening in Israel. I'm really truly hoping somebody can answer that for me. That all of a sudden when it comes to this issue, now they're telling you the truth. The pro-Palestine movement is the mainstream movement. It's the mainstream. It is the establishment. There are a plethora of so-called global organizations who in any other conversation would be ridiculed for their corruption, who are now being seen.
Yep, the Mayan calendar predicting the end of the world on 2020.
Oh my god, we were so serious about all the powerful people, including Hollywood, was so serious about the end of the world in 2020.
They made a movie coming out called 2020. Back in 2020. Remember that movie? Every nation on Earth was destroyed by serious earthquakes and tsunamis and just complete destruction, the end of days. That turned out to be a crock of shit. Much like anything else these dumbasses in government predict, because it's just another scare tactic for the citizens to keep sending them more tax dollars. How much money before I feel safe again? Oh, a few billion? Oh, here, take all of it. Take all our tax-paying dollars. We don't need money. We don't need to live a good life. No, fuck that. We need to just be safe and take up the arse by government. And so on.
Is the authority. Somebody try to give me a list of like the Red Cross and the Amnesty and this is the, and I'm like, y'all are the same people who use this list to say, look at all these people who are lying to us, taking our money, stealing our money.
Sometimes I do comedic rants depending on the subject of conversation I'm reacting to. Just so you guys know. And I'm also a living cartoon character. In case you're wondering why I have such a weird face.
Whatever. But yet when it comes to this issue, oh yeah, when they state that Israel is committing these, human rights violations, you're trusting.
What's up, Noah? Welcome back. Beaming savings update. Appreciate it, but it's okay. I will be able to buy Beaming tomorrow. My next pay is coming in tomorrow, so after I take care of bills and other responsibilities, I'll jump on Steam and play Beaming. And we'll set up multiplayer, and all you champions look forward to some new multiplayer game plays with the champion subscribers, starting with me and Noah versing each other in Beaming. And of course, Noah's going to beat my ass in Beaming because I've never played before and I don't particularly have an interest in car games, but yet racing games, but whatever. First time for everything. Let's see how bad Noah crushes me when we start playing that game.
Groups that are considered as lobby groups for pro-Palestine that are aligning themselves with jihadists to tell...
God, this lighting makes my forehead even bigger. Let me put my fringe... I don't really have a fringe, just put my hair Maybe I should get bangs. Well, I have been champions, while we're talking about this, about the games and stuff, I have been thinking off stream better ideas for future things for my content, for my channel in general. And, you know, why not online multiplayer gameplays with the champions that we're actually playing in real life with each other, whatever the game is. Maybe some horror games, online horror games. In fact, those other games that Vex sent me, or at least told me about, which I couldn't play by myself as a regular game because it was like online multiplayer join a server thing. But those games for future multiplaying content, that'll be great. So I'll bring them back and way more, and I'll let you champions know when they're installed and ready to go, so then you can be invited to play with me in future game streams. Appreciate Noah and Vex for giving me the idea.
Tell you the truth about what's going on with the people that they want to erase from the earth.
Oh, it's not just racing, and you can also drive around cities. Cool. Can you run over any Karens? Any coffee shops nearby in the game?
Got you. Got you.
They're
Gotcha.
disgusted by this, even though it's the latest manifestation of their efforts. And they're saying they're against anti-Semitism, like the Squad and its putative leader, AOC. Absolutely nothing justifies the murder of innocents. Anti-Semitism is a threat to all we hold dear as a society. It must be confronted and rooted out everywhere. Did I miss the word Jews in there in terms of who was killed? Odd omission. Odd omissions. They're not just innocents. He just didn't go into a school and fire away. He was looking for Jews. You know, the people you say are conducting a genocide. Those people. Now, of course, AOC doesn't just say what I just read, right? Nor do her colleagues, right? And it's all those other signals and suggestions that foment what we saw here and on.
I appreciate it, Noah. Send me the link. So then you can have the link ready. Okay, perfect. Well, by beaming tomorrow, click on the link, set it up from there. Maybe Coffee Cow can run over Karens. The tweaking cow joke, but inside joke between me and Dark Wizard. If you're wondering what that is, champions, watching, it's a previous Hangout stream. I think it wasn't 50, it was like 49 or 48. We were checking out Sesame Street compilations of the character Grover, who was playing the waiter and could never get anything right for the customer.
On our campuses. And you can make the case. Hold it. You can make the case. Don't draw a moral equivalency between the murder of 2 and the murder of thousands. Okay. In Gaza. Okay. But what are you leaving out in that? I'll tell you what the parallel is. Okay. These were precipitated by hate of Jews. Just like
Period.
October 7th.
Period.
Period. Get your tampons out. This is period. Wrong kind of period. Sorry, that was a bad joke. My bad. I will stop. Yeah, and the coffee plant and the cow, Dark Wizard. Nostalgic. Alright. Champion Aquarius Wave. Like, subscribe, check him out. We'll move on to something else now. And as soon as I move on, a new video of his appears. Yeah, I saw that Spain attack on the news. Stand tall, Israel. Great champion name for the channel. UN erupts over Gaza, Palestine cries genocide, Israel strikes back. Ooh.
On the terms already
Alright, just want to click on that. We'll watch that later. I like watching the UN politics of world nations debating each other. God, without missing a beat, that fucking neighbor's dog. Am I interrupting you? Yes. I don't care. That's why dogs are called bitches. I forgot you sent that to me. Me in NASCAR race. You must have sent me it on... Yeah, you sent me it on Discord. Never mind. Alright, there's the link. No worries, Noah. I will click on that once I set everything up. Appreciate it. Alright, let's check out Dark Wizard's latest upload, part 2 of the Agnes Mansion. Here we go. Like, subscribe, check out Champion Dark Wizard, become a wizard today. 172 wizards, well done. Alright, newest upload, The Haunting of Agnes Mansion, part 2. Stay inside. I'm surprised Isaiah Moses, the weather champion of my Hangout streams, hasn't appeared on chat right now, telling us the latest forecast around the world because of the lightning. Always good content Dark Wizard has. Let's enjoy.
As his eyes adjusted to the darkness, Salem found himself standing in an unfamiliar world. The air was thick with an eerie stillness, the absence of sound, a chilling contrast to the previous chamber. His gaze roamed the surroundings, taking in the unfamiliar sights. It was as if he had stepped into a realm beyond the boundaries of the familiar. "What strange place is this?" he muttered to himself, his voice almost a whisper. As he ventured deeper into the unknown, he noticed that the darkness had a distinctly supernatural quality. Shadows seemed to dance with a life of their own, twisting and morphing in the dim light. A strange, almost imperceptible whispering echoed from the distance, as if the very air were alive with unspoken secrets.
Stupid dog. Swoosh. Don't kid me, champions. I love dogs, animals in general, but just not when I'm trying to do something and they interrupt my ass. Isaiah Moses, champion of the hour. I was just talking about you. Thunderclap. Oh, there's some thunderclaps everywhere, isn't there? Haha, welcome back. Weather champion, what's the latest forecast around the world? Hopefully something better this time, not tsunamis and tornadoes and earthquakes. But there's always some bad weather somewhere. Is there Slender Man knocking on the front door? I hope not, because I don't have a gun, but if he did, I'd have a whole arsenal in my house. Get the fuck away from my house! Don't trust Slender Man or any of those other cryptid bastards. So I don't go roaming around in the woods at night by myself. I've seen all those scary videos. Can you guys even hear the dog barking? That's why I'm getting pissed off, just so you know.
In the midst of his exploration, a chilling sense of danger washed over Salem. From the shadows emerged Montgomery, the skeleton he had left behind.
Oh,
But this
damn,
was no mere
Montgomery.
reanimation of bones. Montgomery's form had taken on an unnatural aura, a
Montgomery
malevolent
Burns?
glow in its hollow eye sockets. With a raspy voice, the skeletal figure lunged at Salem. Montgomery's skeletal form moved with a strange, jerky grace. It seemed to glide towards him, its movements calculated and precise. "You should not be here," it rasped, its voice a deep guttural croak. "This is my realm, my place."
Damn, mister, keep your doors closed and locked. And keep away from any pages nailed on trees. Good to still have you on the Hangout stream, Mystic, and everybody else. Appreciate it. 5 champions watching is what I like to see. Can we make it the lucky 7? 2 more champions needed. Isaiah's loving the storm. Maybe there'll be a tornado and you see a cow
The confrontation was a clash
spinning
of
around like in
forces.
the Wizard of Oz.
The human soul pitted against the spectral remnant of a former resident. As Montgomery advanced, its skeletal figure moved with a cold, calculated grace. Salem, despite his initial shock, was not unprepared. He wielded the power of his will and his wits, facing the undead adversary. With every parry, dodge, and counterattack, the struggle continued. A battle against the unknown within the eerie confines of the dark world within the black hole.
Sorry, champions. Occasionally when I'm concentrating on something, I look like I have resting bitch face. I can't help that. To anybody new, that's why.
As the combat continued, the effects of the amulet became more evident. Within the eerie glow of the nearby black hole, the skeleton Montgomery's form appeared to weaken. Its movements became more labored, its gaze less certain. "No, the amulet," the skeletal figure rasped, its voice a deep, hollow groan.
Goddamn skeletons. Bitch asses. I think the skeleton must be like the easiest monster you could kill, destroy.
With a final haunting croak, Montgomery's form dissolved into shadows. The eerie, shadowy visage faded into the murk, leaving Salem standing in the dimly lit chamber. He took a deep breath, his heart still racing. The encounter had been both terrifying and exhilarating. The confrontation with the undead, a test of his courage and intellect. "That was," he whispered, his voice tinged with both disbelief and awe.
Disbelief and awe. Awe!
With a final, sudden shift, Salem found himself jolted back to the familiar surroundings of the mansion. The dimly lit corridors, the grand staircase, and the ornate doors that
I love these videos, Dark Wizard. Keep making them, and I'll keep reacting to them, and shout you out, and showcase your content. Champion Hangout! But anyway, I love the effects, the voice of the commentator reading the story, mixed with the lightning sound effects and the other effects of the windows of the house. You're getting better with your content making. Be proud. Achievement.
Lined the walls. All seemed strangely normal after the strange and otherworldly experience in the dark world within the black hole.
Is there a cow
"I'm
that's gonna
back,"
appear?
he muttered, his voice still a tad shaky. As he regained his composure, his eyes scanned the surroundings, the familiar architecture, the
a
polished
good
marble
vibe, isn't it,
floors, and the
Mystic?
flickering candlelight. All seemed so mundane and ordinary after the extraordinary journey he had just undergone. That was something else, he
Anytime,
mused,
champion
shaking
Dark
his
Wizard.
head slightly. As Salem made his way back to the main library, he found Lady Daphne and Madame Ruby waiting. Their expressions were a mix of concern and curiosity. "You're back," Lady Daphne said, her voice a warm, reassuring tone. Salem hesitated for a moment, his gaze flitting between the two of them. The memories of his journey lingered in his mind, the strange sights and sounds still fresh. "It was intriguing,"
fresh.
he said, his voice a little strained. "I saw some strange things."
I've seen some strange things, man, and some stuff. Wouldn't recommend it. Remember that joke in Family Guy? I forget the season or the episode, but it's like some homeless veteran from Vietnam. There's a flashback, I think. One of Peter Griffin's many flashbacks. Some certain familiar quotation of words or things to react to remind me of other things I've seen. Good, maybe Putin got hit by an earthquake. Oh yeah, that Iron Curtain's definitely broken now. Earthquake, Russia, 7.4 magnitude. Russia tsunami warning felt Hawaiian. Damn. Oh, God forbid they've still going through an awful war between Russia and Ukraine. Now they're dealing with an earthquake. That might be God sending them a message to stop the evil and get back to normality. And Russia's a very religious... I think it is. Yeah, it is. It is now, anyway, until back in the old days, 100 years of atheism or something during the Soviet Union, and before that. Hello, Mystic. Glad to see you champions having a good time. Let's continue and finish off this video.
Lady Daphne raised an eyebrow, a hint of approval in her gaze. "You fought Montgomery and won?" Madame Ruby, however, was less impressed. "You seem to have taken a lot of risks, young man," she said, her voice sharp and stern.
Almost 7.3 magnitude Alaskan and 7.4 magnitude of Russia, same high earthquake level. Damn. The Alaskans and the Russians can't have good things right now with these crazy weather patterns, or storms.
As Lady Daphne spoke, her demeanor subtly shifted.
Nearly
A
halfway,
subtle change
champions, not
crept
too
into
much
her
longer.
eyes, a hint of an otherworldly luminescence. "Yes," she said softly, her voice taking on a sultry quality. "I am a succubus." Madame Ruby's eyes widened in surprise.
I am a succubus. Was that the early known word for whore? Probably was, back in the biblical years of history. But the succubus then became a demon in the form of a woman. Succubus. Definitely name created by men.
Eyes, her gaze fixed on Lady Daphne. A succubus, Madame Ruby whispered, the word
Succubus.
carrying an air of astonishment. But
Succubus sounds like a bus that gay people go on. I mean, you know, the liberals who think they're gay. Succubus. All aboard. Sorry, I'll stop.
you seem so well-mannered, so refined.
Oh, you gotta be refined.
Lady Daphne let out a low, sensuous chuckle. Appearances can be deceiving, she said, her lips curling into a sly smile. I may appear polite and elegant, but I feed on something much more primal.
She feeds on dick.
Salem felt a mixture of shock and apprehension. The realization that the seemingly polite and refined Lady Daphne was in fact a
No, it's a demon that entices men. Oh, so it's a Karen. I looked it up on Google, and that's okay. I'm just joking around, having a good time. At least I try to. Appreciate you 6 champions watching. Right there. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. Can we make it lucky 7? And then I'll be content for the rest of the stream. Love it when more champions jump on live while I'm live. Appreciate all the ones that check me out once everything's uploaded. Always good to see you in the moment.
succubus was unsettling. As the succubus let out a soft, seductive chuckle, he steeled himself. Despite the conflicting emotions stirring within him, he knew he had to defend himself.
Oh, he's
You're
so
a
emotional.
succubus, he said, his voice a low growl. A being of the night, feeding on human essence.
I'm doing my own funny commentary while I'm listening to the story. I'll stop, sorry. Let's listen to it properly.
The succubus' eyes glimmered with a mixture of desire and power. Oh yes, she said, her voice a sultry whisper. I feed on more than just physical desires. Madame Ruby had a grim expression, clearly not thrilled with the revelation. I never thought we would have a succubus among
expression?
us, she mused, her gaze fixed on the succubus. It is a dangerous and volatile presence, she added, her voice tinged with
I gotta
caution.
keep away from the succubus.
The succubus's expression contorted with a predatory hunger. With an eerie grace, she moved towards Salem, her form a shadowy silhouette in the dimly lit room. You look strong, she purred, her voice a low, seductive whisper. I can feel the
I've been
power in
working
you.
out.
As she moved closer, the room seemed to grow colder, the air heavy with a subtle, seductive scent. Stay back, Salem said, his voice a warning. He took a cautious step backward, his eyes locked on the succubus. But despite his attempts to maintain a distance, the succubus seemed drawn to him. With a sudden move, she darted forward, her fingers outstretched, as if in a bid to touch his skin. The succubus seized the opportunity, her form a blur as she moved with supernatural speed. Salem let out a sharp gasp as he was slammed backwards against the wall.
Damn,
The
Salem.
impact left him stunned, the breath escaping his lips in a ragged gasp. You're strong, he managed, his voice a bit shaky.
I love the lightning effects after each paragraph of story.
As the succubus's presence became more overpowering, a sudden surge of power coursed through Salem. A soft golden glow enveloped him, a subtle manifestation of holy magic. The succubus's eyes widened with a mixture of surprise and disdain. What? She muttered, her voice taking on a bitter tone. Madame Ruby's eyes widened. Holy magic, she whispered, her voice tinged with a mix of surprise and hope. The succubus's grip on Salem loosened, the ethereal glow of the holy magic causing a subtle shift in the power dynamics. What is this? The succubus whispered.
Do I look paused when I'm concentrating on what I'm watching? I feel like sometimes I look like that. Nonetheless, appreciate all you champions joining me. I'm enjoying this Hangout stream more than normal, with all the new content you champions are showing me from your own channels. I love when that happens. Everyone who's new, subscribe to me. Don't hesitate in showing me any new content of your channels you have. I'll happily showcase it and shout you out.
Her voice a low, skeptical mutter. Some sort of defense mechanism, Madame Ruby mused, her eyebrows raised in surprise. Lady Daphne simply watched, her expression guarded and careful.
Oh, the lightning's getting heavier.
As the holy aura intensified, a soft, golden glow enveloped the room. The shadows flickered, cast in a warm, ethereal light, and a gentle breeze seemed to waft through the air. The succubus let out a frustrated growl, her form...
Oh, please do, Dark Wizard, that'd be hilarious. You had a possessed cow in Scary Story drinking coffee at table. The tale of a haunted decaf coffee drinking cow that tweaked so much it turned into a Karen and demanded the manager. Moo.
Form retreating a pace or two. Stop, she muttered, her voice a low, almost desperate plea. Madame Ruby watched as the atmosphere shifted. Her eyes glinted with a sense of cautious anticipation. I've never seen such power before, she murmured, her voice a hushed whisper. Lady Daphne remained silent, her gaze fixed on the struggling succubus. With a subtle smile, she raised a hand, her fingers curled into a silent prayer.
Welcome back, Noah's World. I was wondering when the forehead jokes would start. In case any, of course, the champions that are new here, my new subscribed champions, there is a regular thing that all the champions make fun of my giant ass forehead. So please do the same. So what... or kitty cat's haunted ballroom of cats dancing in dresses. Ballroom music. What was Noah's quote? Your forehead be looking like Mr. Clean's bald head, very white. Oh yeah, whenever mums at home need to clean up the kitchen or anything, they just squeeze my forehead. Gets rid of the germs. Keep them coming, champions. I love them. I make fun of myself all the time. If you can't make fun of yourself, you're screwed as a person.
In a swift, seamless motion, Salem raised his arm, the holy aura around him coalescing into a single pinpointed arrow of light. With a sharp, almost imperceptible flick of his fingers, he released the lance of power, sending it hurtling towards the succubus.
Not the succubus. Stupid ass bitch. The demon that entices men. Definitely a bitch.
The light arrow struck the succubus with a soft, silvery glow. As it did so, the succubus let out a pained whimper. Her form, shimmering with a subtle ethereal hue, flickered. The air seemed to waver, the subtle scent of her presence shifting to a more neutral, less alluring scent. You're weakening, she whispered, her voice growing frail.
Oh, it's the Mr. Clean ritual.
As the succubus's form wavered, looking weaker and more fragile with each passing moment, Salem seized the opportunity. With a firm grip on the amulet around his neck, he raised it, channeling the magical energy within it. "Begone," he commanded, his voice.
That's what Mr. Clean looks like on the bottle. I've seen the advertisement before. Just imagine me bald.
Firm and unwavering. "Back to hell, where you belong." With a final shaky gasp, the succubus's form began to fade, disappearing like a wisp of mist. The room slowly returned to its normal, cool, and dimly lit atmosphere.
Yeah, Wu-Tang. Thought there was more words, hang on. The last bit, champions. Then we'll get on to some fails. And Karen freakouts. Why? Because we must.
As the echoes of the succubus's departure receded, the atmosphere in the library gradually returned to the more familiar, almost mundane state it had occupied previously. The shadows retreated, the candles flickered back to their steady glow, and the scent of old leather books and polished wood furniture reasserted itself. Lady Daphne, Madame Ruby, and Salem each released a collective sigh, the tension slowly receding from their shoulders.
So much tension in a person's shoulders. I guess, you know, in real life, I guess they always say, like, that's a strain off my shoulders, or stress off my shoulders, or, you know, neck, shoulders, back of the head. The stress points of the body. At least it feels that way sometimes.
As Salem made his way,
I'm getting greys. Can't wait to be Storm from Marvel. Hell yeah, the original Storm too. With the cool white costume. The white hair too, or the grey hair. Halle Berry's Storm in the X-Men. She was great. Loved her in it, but I'd love for them to have an actor who can play and look like the original comic book character of the X-Men Storm, with the real outfit stuff. That'd be good, because they did that with Wolverine in the recent Deadpool movie, so I'm sure they can do that with the other characters. Down the track, one can only hope.
back to his quarters, his body felt weary, the events of the day having left a physical toll. The walk down the familiar corridors and the staircase, the creak of the floors beneath his feet, all so reassuringly familiar. As he entered his room and sank into the bed, the soft sheets cool and comforting, his weariness seemed to deepen. He closed his eyes, the memory of the succubus's presence still fresh in his mind. With the events of the previous week still weighing on his mind, Salem made the decision to take some time off from the responsibilities
Oh my
of the
god, I'm so
mansion.
privileged.
I think I need a little break, he said, his voice wary but determined.
Popped
A
in
chance to
amazement.
rest and rejuvenate. Madame Ruby, the ever-practical, nodded. You deserve it, she said, her voice carrying a rare note of optimism. Lady Daphne smiled. You should go and relax, she said, her gaze warm and reassuring.
Yeah, Lady Daphne, champion of the story. And Salem,
As Salem
of course.
stepped out of the familiar, imposing walls of the mansion, the air felt cooler and fresher. The sun shone brightly, its warmth a stark contrast to the dim candlelight indoors. He took a deep breath, the scent of the garden and the nearby woods filling his nostrils. Birds chirped from their perch in the trees above, their pleasant melodic songs a soothing backdrop to the moment. As he made his way down the walkway, leaving the mansion behind, his shoulders felt a subtle, almost imperceptible lightning.
So much thunder and lightning. There you go. That was part 2 of the story of the Agnew Mansion. Haunting story, part 2. The Haunting of Agnes Mansion, part 2. Check out part 1, even though it's much longer. More importantly, like, subscribe, and check out Dark Wizard. Become a wizard today. Help him get to 180 wizards. It's like Hogwarts on his channel. You can never have enough wizards and witches. Alright, now it's time for some good, happy, ha-ha times with fails. It's funny, I click on one video, example of this Aquarius wave, and then I get bombarded with many other uploads he's done. Oh, the YouTube algorithms are vast. But anyway, let's enjoy some fail times. Fails. The better videos I've noticed tend to be the fail videos that are recorded by security cameras or people's Ring doorbell cameras, whatever you call them. Oh, let me look it up. Security camera fails, I guess. Let me try that. Security. Is somebody failing? Get them out. Caught on 4K. Oh yeah, that's. I'm not checking that. America's Funniest Home Videos. Nope, that is verified. I don't want any lagging because of it. Hilarious porch slips and CCTV. 6 months ago. 100 slips? Damn. In 16 minutes, that's pretty good. Alright, let's check out the sister channel of Fail Army. Fail Army 2.0. Hilarious porch slips and CCTV fails. It just begins. I love that. That's funny. Okay, starting now, champions. This is a try not to laugh challenge, which I want to do more of them from now on too. So, as much scary stuff or funny, crazy, whatever content you send my way, links or ask me to look up something, send me try not to laugh challenges too, and so let's see how well we do, because I'm normally pretty good. Like the king of YouTube says, Tyrell Magnus, game face. Alright, so try not to laugh and let me know on chat if you fail. Yeah, 16 minutes long, not too big. Alright, here we go. But I hope some of these aren't like full-on dangerous, because that's not a laughing matter. I laugh at people tripping over and things like that, like mistakes, but not like serious injuries. That's not funny. I'd be the first one to help if I saw that. I want to be one of these dumbasses who just take their phone out and film and like, well, star, we don't need to help them or call an ambulance now. Anyway, try not to laugh time. Let's do this.
F.A. slips. They're on the porch.
The handle was
Down with the pots and pans. I think that made me laugh the first time I saw it, but not this time. I'll be strong. Only 7.
Whoa!
Oh! When you come on my porch, be careful because it's slippery. Oh.
that, yo, damn. Where did the girls move that car up?
Like the slip or the fall is funny, but most of the time it's the reaction after from the people filming them or themselves. Ah, god damn it! Swear words, everything. Okay, here we go. No more pausing it. How did that happen? She fell down the stairs and then the car alarm went off? Damn, that's a sensitive car. Bunch of goobers, yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh my god is right.
Camera recording. Oh! Oh my god!
Oh my god. Oh, lordy. Oof.
Oh my god! Oh!
It's funny when they continue falling down. Mummy, Daddy hurt himself. It's always for fathers that hurt themselves and then rest with a laugh. Oh, not the food and the groceries. That was subtle. Damn.
Okay, let's just sleep. Come on.
I'm like, I know it's accidents, fails, whatever, but I feel like some of them should know, based on the weather they have the night before, or during, that the stairs would be slippery, or the footpath. I'm not laughing.
That's so weird.
Knocked herself out. Or him out. I remember this video specifically. It's a shorter clip, but the full video is the first guy comes out, he says, "Watch out for the kayak," which for some reason is on the ground out the front of their front door. And then I guess his sister or something, who's drunk, just trips right over it. Saw that originally on the horrible or hilarious segment of the Your Mama House podcast for champion comedians Tom Segura and Christine Plazitsky. If that's her last name. Sometimes I butcher names, I do apologize. But that's where it's from originally when I saw it. Let's watch it again.
I told you don't trip on that.
I told you don't trip on it. But she did. The dogs pulling their masters.
Mother
Oh,
of pearl.
owners, sorry. Owners. Don't scare the kids. Tripped over a sculpture? And this is why you should just open things. Nope, they have to hop over it like stupid idiots.
Good night.
After a night out drinking, you fall into a bush.
You don't have to come look at it unless you want to.
Should have stayed in the house.
Bobby's down. Did you not even see me?
Damn. He's okay. Lost his shoe? Ow. That's funny, but I'm not laughing. Oh. $43, I'm nearly there. It's getting hard. I will not laugh, I will not laugh. I will not laugh. Come on, those stairs are snowed in. You should know that. Oh, she saved herself. That's a half win. That's not good. Not the McDonald's. Did he trip or get spooked by the cat? He tripped over. Of course, the wife's laughing. That wasn't funny at all. That's why you have to have a spotter holding the ladder up. Head first in the door. Not funny. Totally not funny.
Zero. Oh.
Oh, are you okay?
Are you alright?
Shouldn't have messed with the dog. Not laughing. Oh shit, in the fire pit? That's why you don't drink around a fire. Well, it's snowing. That's what's gonna happen. Call Mr. Plow. That's my name. The name again is Mr. Plow. Oof. Alright, 21 more to go. I can do this. Not laughing. Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's just taking a nap.
Dude.
Oh my goodness.
He's okay, that's good. I am not laughing. I'm gonna win this challenge that I made up.
You really didn't fall down that?
I did.
It's funny when they carry things and they slip over.
Jesus Christ.
Not the flowers. That's what happens when you mess around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Unless it's their house. I'm not laughing.
Oh my god.
Dented the car, yep. Damn, the dogs aren't playing around, are they? They want to walk. Not the package. I'm not laughing, I'm going to win this video. But I shouldn't speak too quickly.
Are you alright?
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Too much, doing too much. And face the consequences. Oof. I love that meme or sound.
You okay?
Yeah.
Serves you right. Why run when you know it's wet and it's slippery? Even walking is not good enough. These people need ice skates. Happy Gilmore. Seen that happen before in real life. Hilarious, but I'm not laughing. Damn, it hit the ground so hard the garage light went on. Motorcycle enthusiast. Don't motorcycles come with stands like bikes? Excuse me. Tripped over himself. Package is on time. FedEx. Damn, that wasn't a fail, that was a deliberate accident. Stupid woman on your scooter, you couldn't have moved. It can't be deliberate if it was an accident. I meant like a deliberate action. How long left of this video? Oh, it's nearly done.
Man, you see me.
Yes! I am the champion of try not to laugh challenges. Real ones or the ones I make up. Any of you champions fail, let me know. And don't lie. Put a 1 in chat if you laughed. Aha. Feel good when you win those try not to laugh challenges. Some of them are difficult. Others are mediocre, but I got close a couple of times with that fail video. Like, subscribe, check out the Fail Army 2.0. Okay. I think it's Karen Freakout time. New 15 hours ago. Impact Media. Restaurant Karens. Freakout. Like, subscribe, check out Impact Media. Join. Share. Let's have a good time watching these crazy ladies freak out over nothing, really.
Oh my god, there's a black man who was served his coffee before me.
How dare you!
I need the manager and I need the police because I feel so unsafe.
If you've seen any Karen videos, you know that's a real thing that happens too. Racial Karens.
You give him the hand gesture. What's that?
What are you doing?
Just filming. Just pretend I'm not here.
I don't want my image.
I don't like that. Okay, that's another thing about these videos. These idiots that film half the time, they're to blame as much as these Karen ladies. Because I feel like half the time when someone's filming someone, that's instigation to worse of things. You can't just put your phone in your pocket, mind your business, dude. Doesn't mean I'm on the Karen side, I'm just pointing the other side out too.
Like, is this gonna be posted online?
We put it on TikTok and MySpace.
Like I don't want my image online. I didn't
What happened?
sign anything.
You don't have to sign anything. You're sitting out in public on the sidewalk.
Okay, well, can you? This isn't public.
This is public.
That is.
Yes, but I'm standing on a. You guys are eating outside on.
You guys, I don't like this guy like filming them either. Dickhead. No, what? She's no wonder they're angry.
Public sidewalk.
I'm not on a public sidewalk.
You're adjacent to the sidewalk.
Can you move your camera, please?
No, not right now. I'm filming people in their natural habitat. So.
How would you feel if you were having breakfast with your family and filming?
I'd wave at the camera. Oh, there we go.
How bad is this gonna get?
Hello.
Hi. Can I ask what you're doing?
I'm just filming.
So this
Who
is
just films people for the sake of it? That's what fucking annoys me. Public setting, like, oh, hey guys, I'm just gonna come where you're having your food and I'm gonna film you for no reason, duh, because I have the freedom of the press, duh, even though I'm not a journalist, duh, I'm just some idiot with a phone camera. This is what I hate. This is what you call the disconnect of reality. You got these idiots out here that think they can just do whatever and not follow the rules of society. And one of those rules is minding your own business and not instigating stupid shit filming people in public. There's an outspoken rule, but we mind your business and nothing bad happens. But these people weren't taught that.
our hotel here, and we're just kind of enjoying our breakfast.
Oh, they can just pretend I'm not here. That's all.
Does not take long for these Karen videos or whatever the situation is to get under my skin and piss me off.
Well, I mean, if you
The what?
I think maybe it would be best if maybe you film something else because they're just trying to eat breakfast. Like,
No, it's fine. They can keep eating. I'm not stopping them from eating.
basically, like with they don't want you to film them. Is what it is.
They don't have that choice. They sit out on the sidewalk. They get to be filmed.
It's not the sidewalk, idiot. It's an enclosed space part of the cafe or restaurant they're at. For God's sake. God, clearly this guy doesn't have a job or any purpose in life. That's why he's wasting his time filming random people. What a freak.
Filming people in their natural habitat.
What's next? Is he going to film other people's kids? That's definitely a red flag.
What are you filming for?
I literally just told you I'm filming people in their natural habitat.
I know, but for what though? Like, what's like? I was just asking.
I make videos on people that are just out in public.
Yeah, otherwise known as a stalker. I just film random people I don't know in their natural habitat because I think people are animals, much like the other animals in their natural habitats. Yeah, because, you know, like, a cafe is their natural habitat for, like, these Karen ladies and people in general. Not their home or being around family. God, I feel like filming this dickhead filming them. Like, wow, we are here in the dumbass habitat where this random guy is filming these people enjoying their food and coffee. And this black chick is going up to him being brave, asking why he's filming random people doing their own thing. And he's like, oh, well, in that stupid voice I hate. Valley boy voice, or, that liberal man voice. Oh, well, I have, like, the freedom to film whatever I want, anytime I want.
Yeah. She said bye, like we're leaving. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of like somewhere else. Like,
You go somewhere else. Jesus, you're so rude.
I don't know, man. I mean, you're just kind of shoving the camera while they're just eating.
I'm shoving their camera. I'm back here on the back of the sidewalk this whole time. I've been very polite and respectful. Yeah.
Fuck him. No, he isn't.
No one's shoving a camera. Where did you see me shove a camera?
I didn't see, like, I mean, like, anyone's being quiet.
It's a metaphor, dumb fuck, for not minding your business, interrupting someone else's business at an establishment. God's sake, I'm surprised the man he probably wouldn't, but surprised there's no staff coming out telling him to leave at this point. Disturbing the peace, that's what this guy's doing, that's a crime.
The camera in the face and they're not prepared for it.
Told you these
They're
videos
over
make
there.
me mad.
I'm like 20 feet away from them.
Don't misunderstand me, okay?
No.
I get that you have, rights to film. I'm just saying it seems like it's making them a little uncomfortable. Maybe it might...
So you have a hotel, maybe give them some blankets, pillows, that'll make them more comfortable.
Oh, okay.
Some Xanax. Some Xanax, pacifier.
Okay, this guy...
I don't like being...
Is this guy one of those idiot pranksters of today that just go around getting into people's business? Or is he just a fucking idiot? Because I'm confused. What is he doing? I don't even think this is a Karen video. I think this is just some fucking idiot who happened to be included in this compilation. Restaurant Karen Freakout is not the right title for this video. It should be Stupid Idiot Can't Mind His Business, Causing Problems.
Told what to do.
Yeah, I can see that.
I live in a free country where we have freedom. I don't like being told what to do.
Okay.
Well then, mind your business and fuck off with your life.
Says the one that was flipping us off before anything.
Flip him off again, I would.
I hope that maybe you guys can, wrap it up and, move on.
When I get my call, I'll not until then.
It's a free country, but I can't have breakfast without a camera on.
I didn't stop you from eating. Chill. I'm just filming. How do you think? You've never seen a history video from like?
This guy has never been told no in his life. That's the vibe I'm getting. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I'm getting from this idiot. He's never been told no. He's never had an altercation. No one's ever punched him in the face, or at least tempted to, or threatened it. Guy's definitely a liberal. Oh yeah, well I feel like I have the right to just film random people doing whatever because, everything is a social construct and there's no such thing as objective truth or reality or anything real. This guy's an eggplant, login dog. Filming random people. This is the wrong title for the video. So far, anyway. Welcome back, login dog. Watching some eggplant Karens. And eggplants filming random people that can't mind their business.
Like 100 years ago, people walking down the sidewalk, people eating on the sidewalk. How do you think those videos, how do you think they've been made? They've been filmed.
Oh yeah, this guy who's filming these people. This isn't the guys whose YouTube channel I'm reacting to, is it? Impact Media? Because if it is, I would say don't like, subscribe, or join. But I'm pretty sure it's not, so check out Impact Media. I'm sure there's way better content than this. No, this is getting under my skin.
No one's raising their voice. This is my tone. This is literally my tone, and I was answering her questions.
I would appreciate it if you would not stand in front of me. That's my right to ask you to do that.
Well, you are the one beckoned me over here by yelling at me.
Could someone punch this idiot in the face? Yes? Oh, God, okay, 1 minute. Fuck. Excuse me, champion. Sorry about that. Just some fucking random asking for donations and shit, charity shit. Look, I'm all for donating to charity when I can. I believe in that. If you're able to, you should. But I fucking hate them coming to our front door, giving us all this fake bullshit. How is your day going? It's great weather. Oh, let me tell you a bit about ourselves. And he's a young kid too. Chatterbox, didn't like it, so my parents are taking care of it. I'm not donating because I'm unemployed and I can't right now. My parents have been unwell at the doctors, and they're not in the best position either. So these bastards that play on your emotions, wanting donations, everyone knows these charities' names, they know the organizations and where they are. They can donate online or go there themselves. Don't come to my doorstep. Rude. Attitude. Anyway, let's continue, champions. My apologies. Yet again, I cannot have one stream without somebody knocking on the door. Okay. Still there. Wow. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to move on from this, champ. This is pissing me off, as well as other things. So, something fun. Let's watch something fun. Okay. What's up, JR Mark's forehead? Welcome back, Matt. Ooh. This should be good. Not to watch too much political stuff, because I only like watching a little bit and moving on to fun things, but this should be interesting. I like this guy. Mozab Yusuf. A champion of Israel and Muslims, who used to be was a son of one of the original leaders of Hamas until he got away from that evil and Israel saved him from the terrorist group. And since then, he's been helping Israel and the rest of the world, preventing the fake propaganda how Hamas is nice and Israel is evil. Completely the opposite. My forehead is built like the Washington Monument. Could have been a scam too. It could have been. Would not surprise me. You there? You didn't donate? Good. I don't trust them when they come to our doorstep. Alright, everything's good, champions. Nothing to worry about. I've been around the same bastards who hide behind their smiles and polite conversations and just scam the shit out of you with the donations, or you think you're doing a one-time donation, but then they get you to subscribe fortnightly, monthly, whatever. Ain't gonna happen again. Alright, my apologies, let me continue. Let's watch something more fun, right? Like how Israel and the Arabs hate each other to the point of death. Alright, let's check out the champion Mozab Yusuf and his stupid moron who I kind of like from time to time. Sometimes he gets things right. Senk Yagura from the Young Turks. And Stand Tall Israel. Powerful champion name, YouTube channel. Especially right now with the Israel-Hamas-Iran conflict. Basically, it's the Israel-Iran war. That's what it really is. all the other terrorist groups just factions of Iran, which need to go away and burn in hell and never be seen again. Alright, stand up to Israel. Let's check it out.
Look, what Hamas did on October 7 was barbaric, was a genocide motivated by sick religion. They attempted to ethnically cleanse.
I like this guy. I've seen him on Dr. Phil and having a speech at the UN, United Nations, and various other podcasts and interviews on other shows. Great man. I hope Hamas and all the terrorist bastards wiped out of the Middle East and he can return to his native land, or to his land where Palestine apparently is, or whatever happens. Let there be peace sooner than later.
A race, a human race. And this is a capital crime that cannot be forgiven. The situation to legitimize such a movement, give them legitimacy, and after that, in fact, to sit down on the negotiating table, then reward them with a state and political gain and financial gain. This is exactly what they wanted. Hamas, on October 7 in the morning, they killed Jewish children for revenge. In the afternoon, they killed Arab children, their own children. And by the way, this is a Palestinian practice to sacrifice their own children for political and financial gain. This is the essence of
Actually,
their
I've seen this, sorry, champions. Well, we'll move on. It's important we know what's going on, but, I don't want to repeat myself with things I've seen. Alright. Open for debate, or open debate, was the platform they were debating on. So check out that, open for debate, or open debate. This is your brain on Candace. More Aquarius wave. Still seems like a lot of people seem to not believe this guy, even though he literally grew up around Hamas. I know, a lot of people who don't believe are called useful idiots, dumbasses, mushheads, mouth breathers. I don't agree with what he means that Hamas are terrorists. I don't think anything is real. I think everything is subjective and like can be changed at any second of a time. Like, I mean, what is a woman? Even if you're a Democrat, keep away from that liberal woke shit, because it's just gonna keep your party or your government party down, and you'll never win another presidency. You gotta get rid of that cancer, which is the woke liberal garbage. Go back to being just the Democratic Party, and you will be amazed of how much victories you'll have in the future. But don't listen to me. What do I know? People be so ignorant. It's a shame. There really shouldn't be any ignorance, since they've got access to information of everything on their phone. I'm too busy taking pictures of my dinner and putting it on Instagram. Let's move on. What is this one? Pam Cam. Looks like you're casing the place to rob it. Bank calls law enforcement officer over cameras. No, I don't want to watch that. 7.4 magnitude Russian tsunami warning? Damn. Fed up Brits. Oh, it's a Sky News thing, never mind. Ballot or bullet? How Islam invades, through the ballot or the bullet? Aquarius wave a day ago. No, I don't want to watch it. Is there nothing? Oh my god, is there... God, I click on one thing about geopolitical shit, and then there's like a whole list of them. God. Anything you champions want to specifically react to right now? I'm surprised None of you champions have sent me a link. All the blue highlighted champions, you can send me a link of whatever to react to. Oh, Isaiah Moses is the recent champion to message on chat, so let's check out thunderstorms or lightning strikes. Lightning strikes too close for comfort.
Whoa!
Whoa! Damn, struck by lightning while yard working. No thank you. All seem to be on verified channels. Oh, good times. Actually, let me filter and check out channels. There'll be a channel dedicated to lightning strikes, but whatever. Nope, they're dedicated to Minecraft. Alright, whatever. Oh well, we checked out a short, that's fine enough. I know. Close encounters. Close encounters with bears. Nope.
It's so funny. It's so cute.
No, it's not. It's not cute. It's really dangerous. Why are you there? Why don't we take a selfie with a bear?
No.
I don't think bears understand English, stupid. Well, that looked way worse than it was. Oh, close encounters. This is like alien stuff. Daily dose of internet, bam.
These are the craziest animal encounters.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
That went quick, didn't it? Like, subscribe, and check out Champion's Daily Dose of Internet. We've reacted to this before many times. Alright. Craziest animal encounters of all time. 4 months ago. Not too long. Not too old a video. Ah, welcome back, Vex. Sent a Caillou animation. Alright, we'll watch a little bit of this and we'll jump onto Caillou. Where? Grounded.
The spirit thought that this guy was a little too close.
Actually, no, I've seen this video. Never mind. These are old videos. They're nothing new. It's annoying when it's like uploaded as new, but the videos are things that we've seen. Oh, rude. Alright, we check out the Caillou link.
Daddy, can we have pizza for dinner?
No, Caillou. We're having a healthy meal today.
Wait, I'm gonna burn the house down.
I appreciate you champions sending me the fan art as my thumbnails.
Daddy, can we have pizza for dinner?
No, Caillou. We're having a healthy meal today.
Wait, I'm gonna burn the house.
There we are. Alright, here we go. I appreciate you champions sending me the fan art as my thumbnails.
Daddy, can we have pizza for dinner?
Alright, champion Andrew Animations. We've reacted to this channel before. Like, subscribe, check out, share Andrew Animations. Let's get him to 100,000 subscribers. Alright. Caillou throws a party and gets grounded. Something different.
And your mother are going to run some errands.
Okay, can I come?
No, Caillou, because you will misbehave like always.
Dad, I promise I will not misbehave.
Too bad. You are still not going with us.
Fine, I'll just stay home, I guess.
That's right. You will be staying home with Rosie. All right. Me and your mother will be back home around 3 hours. Don't do anything bad, or else you will be grounded. Also, don't have any friends over.
Dad.
Ruff. I wonder if the neighbor's dog is called Caillou.
I can't believe my parents won't let me go with them, because they think I will misbehave. Although, I'm still grounded. What should I do now?
What should we do now?
I have a great idea. Since it's a Saturday night, I will throw a party, and invite all of my friends over to my house, without my parents knowing. Ha. Alright, time to call all of my friends, and ask them to come over to my party.
Damn, it's a loud phone. Turn your volume down, Caillou. God damn, stupid ass, bitch ass, no pussy getting ass, bald ass bitch. And I can say that because Caillou's actually 30 years old. He's not a kid.
Oh, it's Caillou. Hi, Caillou. How are you? I'm good. What about you? I'm good too. That's cool. Anyways, I'm having a party at my house,
cool.
and I was asking if you want to come over. Sure, I would love to come. Alright, make sure to be here at 7 o'clock. Alright, I will. See you at 7 o'clock. Bye. Okay, bye.
Thank you, bye.
Alright, time to call my other friends and get this party started.
Every day we're shuffling.
Alright, since everybody is here, let's start this party.
If you're feeling really
Maybe the dog next door is seeing kookaburras or kangaroos. Maybe, Logan Dog. Maybe there's an eggplant sprouting out of the ground in their backyard. Oh, it could be a kangaroo going hopping mad. Oh my god, I'm so good. I'll stop though.
sad and life has got you down. Don't forget, make a bet, something good will come around. I think you find yourself in need of a turnaround. Don't make a
The Caillou dance.
sound. You could be found with a smile upon your face. Everybody's coming asking you.
Oh my gosh, what is going on downstairs? I'm going.
Oh my gosh, Caillou's having a party with his friends and he did not invite me. Oh, I'm telling Mum and Dad.
To check and see.
If you're feeling really sad and life has got you down.
Caillou, what are you doing, and why are all of your friends in our house?
Oh, hi Rosie. I am throwing a party. Want to join us?
No thanks, but, just one question. Did Mom and Dad tell you not to have anyone over?
I can't remember, because I'm a stupid ass, bitch ass, bold ass
little shit. Caillou really is a bad influence for kids. But funny nonetheless.
Tell me the truth, right now.
Oh boy.
Okay. No, they didn't.
Oh, okay. Have fun with your stupid party.
Oh no, I think Rosie is going to tell our parents about this party when they get back home. I'm in so much trouble.
So
But
right.
let's continue the party.
If you're feeling really sad and life has got you down, don't forget, make a bet, something good will come around. I think you find yourself in need of a turnaround. Don't make a
Wow. This party was really fun.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Doing the Caillou dance? Very good.
Thanks, guys. I had fun too.
I think all of us should go home. But I had fun. I'll see you on Monday. Bye, Caillou.
Bye, Dora.
Is she going exploring?
Man, I am so tired. I'm going to bed.
Well, I hope our kids haven't done anything bad while we were gone.
I'm sure they haven't done anything bad. Mom and Dad.
Hi, Rosie. And why do you seem so angry? Is there something wrong?
Yes, there is. Caillou just threw a party while you guys were gone, and he lied to me that you guys told him not to have anyone over while you were both gone.
Oh, how dare he! He's going to be grounded for a billion, squillion, million, zillion years.
Wait.
Oh my gosh. Thanks for telling me. That spoiled brat is going to be so grounded.
How was he
Caillou,
doing?
get down here right now.
Oh, was that a yawn? Took me a second.
Caillou, is it true that you threw a party and had a lot of friends over at our house while me and your mother were gone? Tell me the truth, right now.
Okay. Yes, I did.
Caillou, how dare you throw a party at our house? And I told you not to have anyone over, but you did. That's it. You are grounded for 4 billion.
They look like cheerleaders. Hey, go team!
879,342,543 years.
Go to your room right now.
What?
Hell yeah. Like, subscribe, check out the champion of animations, Andrew Animations. Glad you champs had a good time. Alright, champs, I'm going to end it here. I've gone over, well over the 2-hour mark, so hope you all enjoyed that. I will see you guys tomorrow with another Champion Hangout stream, and in between that, off stream, I'll get beaming set up and look forward to the first multiplayer gameplay of me and Noah on the game Beaming. And then that'll be the start of a new feature where I'll be doing online gaming with all you champions, whatever game we play in the future. Look forward to it. Appreciate all your champions. I will see you again tomorrow.